YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an interesting video talking about my future star investment, the 25 million coin investment I made. We're going to talk about that, what we're doing with it, and we're going to talk about the next investment because something got leaked in FIFA that I think is pretty big and might affect the market in quite a few ways. But before we talk about all that, we got to look into content today on Thursday. If you want to have millions of coins in FIFA 23 like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable FIFA coins. Make sure you use code toty at checkout to get 5% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Thursday was as expected. Every Thursday, it's basically the same thing. Thursday, they only release marquee matchups and then like maybe a player SBC. And once again, EA stuck to what they usually do. We got the Carlos Vela SBC. He's actually pretty cheap, a little better than I think the predicted stats were, but still the card's shit. 4-star, 3-star. I mean, there's nothing really special when you look at his in-games as well. It's just blah. A very bang average card. And then we continue, we go look at marquee matchups. For that, marquee matchups, there we go. I was pretty spot on. I don't think I talked about it on, I don't know if I talked about it on the YouTube videos, but we talked about it on the stream. I guessed Liverpool Everton, Monaco PSG, Leipzig Union Berlin. I only guessed 3. I didn't look into the Serie A at all, but I probably would have guessed this game if I was going to pick a game to predict. But yeah, marquee matchups pretty spot on. Trading as well. I mean, I looked at I didn't look at Liverpool Everton. I just immediately went and looked at the one that had a token, and I was like, yo, German center forwards, they were like 400 450 coins. Especially, I said specifically the ones from Bundesliga as well, because of the players from the same league, minimum 2, but clubs max 5. So you're probably going to try to just do Bundesliga. And 2 German center forwards, they were 450 around there, and they went to, I think, 1,500 coins. PC, they went to like 2,500 or something like that. PC's crazy because there's just not as many cards on the market. But yeah, so that was a nice little thing, especially for the low budget people if they wanted to make some coins. Vela SBC. Let's talk about what got leaked now and sort of the investment. And, you know, you kind of saw what I'm doing with it. I'm panic selling my 25 million coin investment that I made yesterday, and I'm probably, I could have broken even, maybe break even if I can get some lucky sales at like 115 / make a little bit of profit. But I bought for like 108 on average, and I'm probably gonna have to sell for like 110, and I'll lose just under 1 million coins, which isn't that bad. But the reason why I am selling is because Foot Scoreboard, he's the guy that does like all the packs when they get added to the code. We have an 89 plus prime or World Cup icon SBC leaked to be coming out. That's pretty big. That is a prime or World Cup icon. Those are 2 really big versions of the icons. So it's a big SBC that's leaked to come out. And I think that's going to affect the market a little bit. There could be panic. There could be better investments than the future stars, aka Fodder. So just to kind of talk about everything and what I'm seeing at the moment, right now we have an 87 plus base or FIFA World Cup hero player pick. This refreshes tomorrow on Friday. We're gonna get back into that in a little bit because it's weird with Fodder, because it's like, okay, Friday we get team 2 of the future stars promo. We're getting a lot of supply because, you know, lightning rounds and I guess weekend league starting and stuff like that. But we're also getting this SBC refreshing, which is a pretty solid SBC. People actually liked this SBC. It's an 87 plus base or FIFA World Cup hero player pick. Heroes are better than icons. So it's, you know, it's a pretty decent SBC to be doing. I saw a lot of dubs from this. A lot more dubs. Way more dubs than you would see from like an icon. The icons are always, they always pay out nothing. But I've seen Capdevila from these. I've seen Govu. The amount of like 500,000 coin plus heroes I've seen from this player pick is, it's solid. It's a solid player pick, okay? Way better than icons. The icons always suck. And heroes give way better chemistry than icons do. So this expires, I think, on Sunday, and Sunday is the day that I would probably say that 89 plus icon SBC comes out. It's either Sunday or Monday, one of those days. But that's when I'm like, okay, fodder, very interesting. Just kind of, I want to mention the future stars before, I want to finish up with the future star cards before I move on to fodder and everything that I think about that. So future star cards, yes, they can rise out of packs. Yes, they can still rise out of packs. It's very possible, but I'm just I don't want to take the gamble. I don't want to take the gamble. I even said it. You guys could see my reaction in yesterday's video. I was like, it's almost like I'm forcing myself into this investment, just feeling like I have to invest. If I'm being honest, I'm not really super confident about it. I'm like, out of all the investments I've done, this is one of the ones that I would doubt the most. And he can rise. We still have an AC Milan SBC set to come out. We still have a Serie A Player of the Month SBC. There is stuff that can make this card rise, but there's a French center back coming out, Badiashile, leaked for Team 2. There's a big icon SBC that's going to cause people to sell some cards on the market so they can do the SBC. So I'd rather say, you know what? I'm going to sell these future stars, and I'm trying to lazy list them so I can get some decent sales, but then I'm going to send my coins into fodder. And this is what we were kind of doing today on stream a little bit already. We were already doing it a tiny bit on stream, and let's get into that and why I am doing that. So we have an icon SBC that's leaked, so people know it's coming. People are going to be investing. And we have this SBC right here refreshing on Friday. So I'm like, are we going to have the low for fodder today on Thursday? That's what I'm asking myself. I'm looking at it, and in some of the cards, 86s are the lowest they've been in like 2 weeks. They're down at like, they were down. They're up like a tiny bit now. You can still get them for cheap, but 86s were down at like 16.25. They were really low. You can see on some of my bids today, I mean, it was really easy to get these cards either on snipes or on bids. As you can see right here, 86s, 16.5, even 85s. The prices that I would really want to be getting is 85s at 13K. If I look at 85s right now, I think they're 85s are 14K. I would want to get them at like 13K. 86s are 16.75. I want them for like 16.5 max. I would prefer to get them for 16K. And the thinking behind it is, I want to invest in fodder this weekend. That's what I would want to do. What rating do you want to invest in? I think the 85 and the 86 and the 87 range is what I'm watching, and we'll talk about that in a second. The only issue is with the 84s and the 85s, the 84s are still really expensive. They're 4,800 coins, and I think the 84s are super inflated at the moment still, because of this SBC right here. This SBC refreshes every single day. It's done tomorrow. But every day, this SBC, the 85 plus player pick, has been refreshing. So that's 84s required every single day. I think that's kind of kept 84s at a higher price, but once that's gone, it's gone. Same thing with 85s. I think they're a little inflated as well, because this SBC made 85s go up a ton, but this SBC expires tomorrow. So that's why I'm weird with the 85s and the 84s. I think they're just kind of inflated at the moment. But then when I look at the 86s, they're at, you know, a pretty low point. The lowest they've been, like I said, in 2 weeks. So when it comes to the icon, whenever this icon comes out, we're going to go over to Footbin right now. Whenever this icon comes out, I think it's going to move the market quite a bit. An 89 plus prime or World Cup icon. That's pretty big. We have not had a prime icon yet. We've only had the mid, prime, or World Cup. Now it's prime or World Cup. So that's pretty big. Excuse me. But what I want to show you guys real quick is kind of the rating requirements. I've had people telling me, yo, should I buy like high rated fodder? There's new icons out. When you look at these SBCs and you look at the requirements, you'll get the hint. Watch, this is the last icon SBC we had. 83 overall squad, 185 minimum. 85 overall squad, 86 overall squad, okay? Let's look at the one before that. We have a 83 overall squad, 185, 85 overall squad, 86 overall squad. See where what it's looking like right now? Let's look at this one. we have an 85 overall squad, an 87 overall squad. Now, I know high rated fodder can rise with this because I think it's like the cheapest way to do an 87 is to use like a certain amount of 88s and then go lower rating with like 86s or 85s. I know that that is the cheaper way to do it, but like I'm going for the exact rating. I want to see, you know, what exactly might be required. This base icon was ass. I'm not going to look at that. We're going to look at this next one. And once again, we have 85 overall squad, 87. So as you can see, a lot of the requirements are between 85 to 87, 85, 86, 87, anything like that. And this one, again, 83, 85, 87. I mean, if 83s come down, right now you can see 83s are like 1.7, ridiculously high. If they're back down at like 1,000 coins, 900 coins on this weekend, I'll probably buy those for low budget people. If you're in a low budget, anything like below $1 million, and these 83s are back down at 1,000 coins, I'd probably buy them this weekend. Like, for sure, I would buy them. So there's that. And as you can see with these requirements, like, you know, there are no high requirements. We have not seen it. They've done multiple SBCs in multiple, like, low ratings. Like this right here with the hero player pick, 84, 85, 86. Now, they could change that. We've seen high-rated requirements for hero SBCs before. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the time 88s got required, and 88s literally, like, doubled in price. I think it was 3 88s minimum is what they required for the SBC, and they literally flew. So, I don't know if we're going to see something like that. I would guess no, because when I look at icon SBCs this year, it's been just like this every single time. 84, 85, 86. 83, 85, 87. They've been doing stuff like that. And I don't see them really going away from that. They could, because, you know, it's a new SBC, but every time we've gotten a new one, it's the same thing. It's just 84, 85, 86, 83, something like that. So when I'm looking at it, I'm watching 84, maybe 84s they need to drop, 84, 85, 86, 87. That's kind of what I'm keeping an eye on. And I just remembered something I wanted to say earlier. Sorry, I know I'm going back to the future stars right now, but with the future stars, I forgot to say this. I would not have been that worried about selling my future stars because I thought they were just going to repeat content, but they're not repeating content. They are releasing a brand new icon SBC, so that's why I'm just a little worried with the future stars. Okay, I wanted to get that out of the way. Now, back to the fodder. In buying it early. That's why I'm in a weird spot with buying it right now, because that hero, this hero player pick is refreshing. So I bought a few 86s. I think it's so tough because like figuring out the rating requirement is not that easy. And because like when I told you guys to buy 85s and 86s, it was like I know they're gonna have some low rating requirements. Well, with all these type of SBCs, we're going to see with future stars, but with the icon, you know, they could decide to change it up. But my early shout for fodder is 86s kind of now. I would watch them, try to get them in the 16,000 coin range. As you can see, 16.5 and 16.5, and you get the idea. You get the whole point. I was even getting 16.25, 16.5 right there again. So those are the kind of prices we're looking for on them. 85s I want at 13K. They're 14K right now. You can definitely get some bids. You can see I got a couple right here. 12.75, 13K. I don't know if you can still do that now. 13.25. It might be kind of hard, but 13K I'm definitely watching out for 85s. If they go down even more, that's amazing. Like I'm full sending it. 84s watching. I want them closer to 4,000 coins. 87s are where it's interesting because right now 87s are getting kind of low, and requirement wise, I mean, if you look, I know the hero player pick can make them go up a little bit, but like it's an 86 overall squad. 87s kind of have no specific like exact requirement at the moment. So if these 87s come down to like 20,000 coins, I'd say this weekend, Friday, Saturday, whenever it is. Saturday's usually the low for fodder. I mean, icon refreshes Friday. You get lightning rounds all day. even at nighttime on Friday, you can get lightning rounds. And then Saturday all day, you have lightning rounds. And then Sunday is usually when they do a big SBC. So I would watch 87s. If they go to 20,000 coins, I like that a lot. 20,000 coins, I definitely like that. If we look at 87s and kind of how they've been priced recently, let's just scroll down to, let's, give you guys a peek at all the fodders. So right now, 87s are like 22, just a little higher than that. We look at their price recently. Last week, they were up at almost 30,000 coins. And 20K seems like is usually around their low point. So 20,000 coins, definitely keep an eye out on that. Even 21K, I'd think about doing 21K even. So keep an eye out on that for the weekend. What else do we have for fodder? Let's just take a peek at the 86s so I can show you their low at the moment. If we look at 86 overall cards, we will see that they, at around the 16K range, haven't been that low since January 28th, pretty much my birthday. So end of January is the last time that they were this low. It's been about around 2 weeks. And 1875. Why the hell are you 1875 right now? That guy's on a high trend. You know what? Sometimes when 1675 pops up, they get put into an SBC solution and they actually fly because everyone uses the card. 17K. Here we go. So yeah, anything like 16.5. I think 16.5 is the max I would pay on these. I would not want to go over 16.5. That's it. I tried to get for 16, but 16.5 for sure. And let's go take a peek at 85s real quick, just so you can kind of see what they're doing. 14K is high. It's definitely high. And when we look at them, they were down at like 13K this weekend for the low. So I'm hoping 13K we can see on 85s. I don't know, maybe we get lucky and 85s go to like 12K. 85s, if we look at, when we were looking at all those past icon SBCs, 85s were in almost every single one of them. And EA, you guys know lately, I've been requiring 85s for every freaking SBC. Every week, they just keep requiring 85s. It's crazy. And if they continue to do that, I mean, they even upped the 85 overall card price ranges. So that's, I'm like, damn. I would watch 85s for sure if they do come down this weekend. If you want to pick up a few cards early, it would probably be the 86s. What do we got on these right now? I don't know why I was searching so high. They're like 14K. Yeah, 13.75. They're getting low. I mean, they might hit like 12K this weekend. We'll see. But like the issue is that icon got leaked early. So a lot of people are waiting to buy fodder. They're all waiting because they've seen the icon leak. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm buying some of these 86s now. I want to get in before all these people start buying and a hero player pick refreshes. So I kind of wanted to talk about that. That is my thoughts on investments at the moment. I am shaky. I told you guys at first it was risky and I wasn't like 100% on it. And now I'm really even more shaky on it because it's not the same content as last week. They're dropping a really big icon SBC. So I'm worried with those future stars. And I think the fodder is really going to be a big play this weekend. It's a brand new icon we've never had. And we'll probably also get still some good future star SBCs. Now, I want to mention some leaks off of the whole fodder and all that stuff. A lot of stuff has been leaked. And Team 2 of Future Stars looks crazy. We so far have, let's just scroll through Twitter. We're going to do leaks for a second. So close your eyes if you're scared of leaks. We're going to scroll through Twitter. Oh, there was an issue, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys saw this. We were on stream, but last year EA messed up and Christian Eriksen, his gold card just turned into his promo card for some reason. And it happened again this year with Iker Bravo. His bronze card turned into his future stars. So that's leaked. I guess we're getting Iker Bravo. Also, that's kind of cool for bronze pack method. For people that do bronze pack method, he's a bronze 64 overall. So you could pack him if you want to grind bronze pack method. Now, leaks. We have Jacob Ramsey, another card for Guehi that could maybe do decent. Jacob Ramsey, his objective card looks pretty solid. I mean, he's Hullet Gang if it is actually like that. So that's dope. Continuing to scroll, there were a few cards that got leaked today. Hopefully more come through tonight. Continuing. Oh, I'm on my notifications. I gotta click on Foot Sheriff. Okay. I was looking at Fabrizio Romano tweets. Like, what is Foot Sheriff retweeting out here? What the heck is this dude? This dude posts so much ads and just random stuff. It's so annoying. What is, I don't know. Hey, stop. Twitter notification. Wait, is it Foot Sheriff? No. Oh, they're talking about it. EA just tweeted about the bronze card. That's funny, as I'm saying it in the YouTube video. And something about, yeah, they're just talking about that card. So, Body of Shield. That's the card that made me a little bit worried about Guehi, but also worried about my Kalulu. We have Enzo Fernandez. His card looks ridiculous. We have a Musiala. Musiala's card looks like shit. 92 overall. Where does this rating come from? His highest stat is dribbling 94, 87 pace. His highest rating, that's not like pace or dribbling, is passing, 86 passing. So where does the 92 come from? He's 92 overall because he's good at dribbling. That makes no sense. I don't know. So there's that. The Kavar, we talked about that. Nasty card. Nketiah Malacia for the people. GGMU, that card is going to be a ridiculous investment. Ridiculous investment. What else is there? Carvalho, this card looks kind of cool. And I think that was pretty much it for stuff that I saw. Yeah. And we still have that Thuram SBC. I want to mention one thing real quick. Where's Hakimi at? Last time Hakimi was out of packs with Team of the Year, he went to like 20,000 coins, almost extinct. And if we look at him right now, he's out of packs for Team of the Week. And he's like 16K around there. So if you want to pick up a couple Hakimis and just hope he goes to 20K out of packs, I don't think it's that bad of a buy. He's kind of easy to get for cheap. There's a few pages at 17. Thing is, with Hakimi, you might have to wait till like next week, hopefully, for him to start rising again. But that's not a terrible one there. I kind of wanted to mention that. Out of pack investments for future stars. We talked about Musiala before. I'm not doing it. If you bought any cards, like I know a lot of people bought this Musiala because he finally got leaked. I would not hold Musiala into content. He's back down. I think the dude was up at, someone was saying in my chat, he was up at 1,800 coins and now he's back down at 1,300. I bet when this guy goes out of packs, he comes right back down in price to whatever he was before. But there, I just talked about a bunch of stuff. Future Stars Team 2 looks crazy. It looks cracked. It absolutely shits on Team 1 because Team 1 sucked. Team 1 was awful. But that's it. The fodder is really what I think I'm doing. I got a game tonight. I'm in a men's league. Your boy's going to be playing some footy. So this video is going to be uploaded much earlier than usual. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. Free trading Discord, Twitch live streams. If you want to come in there, ask me questions, join the live stream to see what I'm kind of doing at content tomorrow. I'm still on the fence, but I do really think I'm going to be picking up a few 86s. And hopefully, you know, we made the right move and bought in before the swarm of people decide, hey, you know, we should start buying fodder. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.